Out of the country, Antonio Guterres, United Nations Secretary-General, said on Wednesday, October 21st, 2020, that he has been closely following the end SARS protests in Nigeria and called for an end to police brutality. Meanwhile, the UN website reports that Guterres condemned the violent escalation on October 20th, 2020 in Lagos, which resulted in multiple deaths and caused many injuries. We watch a video on the casualties in Lagos.
Police will come down.
In a statement issued by his spokesman, this was after witnesses testified to the media that the Nigerian military opened fire on protesters in Nigeria's largest city, Lagos, on Tuesday night, killing at least 10 people. He went further to say the protesters defied the law and the police fired gunshots to disperse the crowd. But he urged the Nigerian government to investigate these incidents and hold those involved accountable, while promising UN's support to find solutions to the problem. The Secretary-General added that he encourages the authorities to immediately investigate areas of destruction and once more promises the readiness of the United Nations to support efforts towards finding a solution. Still out of the country, Great Manchester has been given £60 million support package in fighting COVID-19. A £60 million package has been given for businesses affected by the new coronavirus restrictions in Great Manchester, will be distributed across the region. Prime Minister Boris Johnson confirmed the government will be giving the extra funding as the goes on high ties on Friday, 23rd October 2020. This move to give the package followed a breakdown in talks with local leaders who requested £90 million but lowered it to £60 million. The Community Secretary-General Robert Jenrick has since written to the region's council leaders, inviting them to work with them at pace to define their business support schemes. He added that this will ensure the funding reaches the people and businesses who need it. Meanwhile, 6-story MPS wrote to Mr. Bonham, accusing him of putting his ego above the people of Great Manchester. But the old council leader, Oldham, said it wasn't Auntie Bonham that rejected the offer of £60 million, but was a collective of 10 council leaders. Next on top popular news stories on Connect You Balls. Its headlines. Togo becomes the first in Africa to eradicate sleeping sickness. Second, only 19% of women in Uganda uses the internet. Next, end SARS protests, what Nigerian President Buhari said about police brutality. We take on a jingle break.